Yes, well, we're at the Grandview Museum, which is known as the Watson Crosley Museum. It's Watson Crosley was a local pioneer who had collected a lot of artifacts and stuff, and had outgrown it. As he got older, he realized that he needed a better place to display it to stay, so it's to be here for the future. So he had offered to donate all his stuff to a museum in Grandview if they built a building to house it. A lot of the theme of the museum is this here with the Burroughs lumber mill. Because in the early 1900s they had about 1,000 people employed in Grandview. So that was a major industry. Guys actually did float the logs down the Valley River. It's hard to imagine now how they did it, but they dammed it up and let the water go in one rush to bring the logs down. So they had guys riding logs down here. Because we had so many workers, young workers in the area at the time, they had some very good baseball players. So they had some what they call semi-pro ball going on at the time in the early 1900s. Supposedly Grandview was the third spot in Manitoba with night lighting for baseball games, next to Brandon and Winnipeg. A few years ago we had acquired one of the original steam haulers that was left here when Burroughs left in approximately 1920. Well, it's amazing. A guy sat in the front and steered it. He really had no control over it because the guy running the steam engine sat in the back, or stood in the back. But they used a series of bells on a rope, so signal if they had to stop or something. That's how, because there was no radios in those days. There was 5 hotels in Grandview at one time, rooming houses, hotels type thing, and all these small towns gradually getting smaller now.
Not very much. No, I've just been busy. Metal. Hey, super! You didn't stop at the stop sign.
Don't give us a ticket.